Now then, people, and welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show, and it's time for another quick Leeds update. I have switched over to a pre-recorded video because I'm going to try bring you as much content as possible because I have taken that leap of faith. Okay, I've sent an email this morning to my bosses to say I will be leaving with immediate effect. Full pedal to the metal now on YouTube, so any help and support will be greatly appreciated. You'll be seeing a lot more of me on Twitch. Okay, the link to my Twitch channel is in the description. Any contribution you can make, becoming a member. I may even, create a Patreon, or if you would just like to give a super thanks. Again, I feel like I'm begging a little bit, but obviously I want to make the dreams a reality. So if anyone wants to support, then please do, because I know a lot of you do already, okay? But look, this is a quick video, and we're going to be talking about Ryan Manning.
I don't
care. It's 1-0. We're fucking down. 13th in the championship. The takeover happened, as I said it would. People will be... Oh, when have we got Leeds? And the reason we're going to be talking about Ryan Manning, I hate to bring you this news, okay, is due to the fact that Ryan Manning is currently down at Staplewood, which is Southampton's training ground, ahead of a potential move to St Mary's. I'm absolutely wounded. This could be for a number of reasons. Maybe it's due to the fact that, Leeds United still don't have EFL ratification and therefore haven't been able to get a deal over the line. And someone said to Ryan Manning, listen, you're without a club, mate. Move on, and Southampton are obviously willing to make a move for him. Look, Southampton have Russell Martin in charge, and Russell Martin was, of course, previous manager of Ryan Manning at Swansea. So it makes perfect sense for him to be in for him first and foremost, and secondly, for Ryan Manning to see that as a viable option. Of course, there were links to Leeds United reported by Phil Hay. Credible sources that said Leeds United held a very strong interest in Ryan Manning. We were hearing reports on Twitter that it was a done deal. It was Stevie Wonder tax. It was signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. He was on his way to Ellen Road. And there are question marks over the current regime. There's links to Nonto. People are saying it's undervalued. Then we believe we're getting Manning, and it looks now he's opting for Southampton. Again, we need to know context. We need to get some more meat on the bones. Why has he chose Southampton? Is it because he never was interested in Leeds? Did they actually approach him? I believe we did. Or is it due to this EFL ratification? Something has gone wrong. Something has gone awry in this deal, and it's disappointing to say the least, because Ryan Manning is no joke. I mean, as stats go for a fullback, for an attacking fullback, they don't get much better than this. You could just have a look here at his assists, up there in the top 96 percentile for players similarly in his position. If you just look at this in terms of goals and assists, he's arguably the best left back in that division, or certainly has been over the last 12 months. So, he is no joke, and it's disappointing to say the least that Leeds United may miss out on a player as good as Ryan Manning, and one that would, fit like a glove into Daniel Farke's system. It's so disappointing that he might be on his way to Southampton, and Southampton bringing in Russell Martin, a manager that a lot of Leeds fans would have backed initially. They've also been linked with Flynn Downs, which a player from West Ham, who also was at Swansea with Russell Martin. I mean, just comparing him as well, folks, to similar left backs in his position. If we just look at some of the names here, of course, Grimaldo, who plays at Leverkusen. You've got Nuno Santos, who I believe previously was at PSG. These players are no joke. Even Ian Matteson there at Burnley, who had a fantastic season in the Championship as well. So he's right up there. And the facts are he was available on a free. Ryan Manning wasn't going to cost us anything in terms of transfer value, which again is massive, because you can then put that money elsewhere in positions that also need surgery. Centre midfield, striker, out on the wing, because it looks to me like Nonto and Somerville could also be heading for the exit door. Key thing here as well is, wage-wise, Ryan Manning would have also cost next to nothing. As you can see here, it's been verified by Copology. He's on just under 10 grand a week. Now, of course, he's going to get an increase on this wage moving to Southampton or Leeds similarly, but it's not going to break the bank. So not only would you be getting him on a free, you'd be getting him for what? 20 grand tops, if that, 15 to 20 grand, and not paying a transfer fee. Of course, there comes a sign-on fee. But I would argue with, say, someone like Aronson going out on loan, we'd still have surplus from that after signing, for me, arguably the best left-back in the division for next to nothing and on a peanuts wage. It's so disappointing that Leeds United may have missed out on this target, you know, because a defender with 15 goal involvements, 5 goals and 10 assists is very hard to come by. It's no joke. But what next then for Leeds United? Well, of course, I'm going to have to speak about that man. Yes, folks, Charlie Taylor. Leeds United hold an interest. Came through the ranks at Leeds United, of course, but did refuse to play under the Gary Monk era. Handed in a transfer request and obviously was quickly sold to Burnley. He's going to be available for a pittance again. I think his market value is around about 5 million. I think Leeds United managed to get him for less than that. He's got a year left on his deal. He won't be required at Burnley anymore. Obviously, plying his trade in the Championship at centre-back. Matteson, obviously, on loan from Chelsea, played there last season at left-back. And then they've just brought in a new centre-back from Dortmund as well. So time is going to be of the essence for Charlie. He's come through the ranks at Leeds. I believe he would like to return to Leeds United, but of course he has a lot of bridges to rebuild because he burnt a lot of them. And there'll be a lot of Leeds fans watching this video saying to me right now, Joe, I'm not having it. You know, we did the video last night with Luke and Jer, and they were of that thinking as well, that Leeds United should not go back. This guy burnt his bridges. And I understand that, you know, but he was young. He was badly advised. He said as much. I just think I don't know, do we need to find a bridge and get over it? Potentially. And I'm not digging anyone out. Please don't take that as personal, but I just want Leeds United to return to the Premier League as quick as possible. Do I think Charlie Taylor could do a job at left back for Leeds United? Yes. Do I think we could sign him? Yes. Is it going to be viable in terms of funds and wage? Yes. And look, our top target, Ryan Manning's moved on. It looks like anyway. It's not quite Stevie Wonder tax yet, but it will be soon. So who's the next best option? Well, for me, I think Charlie Taylor is gettable and one that can happen and can move pretty quickly. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Disappointed about Manning, goes without saying. It looks like he's on his way to Southampton as we speak, currently down in the South Coast, having a medical, we're led to believe. But I want to know, do you take Charlie back? Now that Manning's off the table and Charlie Taylor looks like he could be available to Leeds United, do you just suck it up, bring him in and get back to the Premier League? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And as I said before, this is full time now, baby. So please, if you can support me in any way, please do. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Please check out my Twitch. Get your comments in and, of course, hit that notification bell. And I'll see you all very soon. We will be back tonight at 10 o'clock. Myself and Andrea and, of course, Lockie doing the scouting report, looking ahead to see which players Leeds United could buy in the attacking, the three behind the striker and, of course, the striker himself. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in a bit. Peace out. I don't care. It's 1-0. We're fucking down. 13th in the Championship. The takeover happened, as I said it would. People will be... Oh, when have we got Leeds? Don't believe in any luck, I believe I'm self-made, yeah.